Y'all rode to a battle together to battle each other.
Yeah, I didn't expect it, but it is.
Y'all gotta be the most strong-minded mother. Well, until I see the battle when y'all niggas hug 15 times. But y'all actually
I drink to that one.
He came to rap, and you look like you was coming to tear his head off.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes to this battle shit, I told you I take the bars and the performance serious.
But you in the passenger seat or the driver's seat looking at this nigga like, he don't even know.
Nah, I mean, it was weird for me too though, because I never done that. Like I ain't like I don't trust these motherfuckers anyway, right? Mm-hmm. And Jers actually, I met him before we battled, right? Mm-hmm. And I had seen him at a couple events, and he always showed love.
Good
you know
dude.
What I'm saying?
Good dude.
Even just showing love every time I meet him. You know what I'm saying? And,
yeah.
When they booked us to battle, I was just like, okay, I know Jers. Like I be more worried about a motherfucker doing extra shit, trying to shoulder bump me and shit, like, just getting extra with the extra.
Right.
And I felt like Jers respects the sport enough to just keep it rap.
Be a gentleman and get his shit off.
We met before. So, I think he ended up hitting me up. I was like, I almost didn't even answer it. I was like, man.
Trying to talk to you for this fucking battle.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers get into the mind games and shit.
Yeah.
So I didn't all the way trust him neither.
Because Geechee do that to niggas. He be nice to you, then I know.
And then that's their way of finding out, your favorite color is purple. This girl had a hole in his sock the other day. Creating a whole narrative around one thing. Like,
one thing.
But
his man said he was musty. You know what I'm saying? Like, exactly. I didn't even know that.
So, no, exactly. And it could be anything, really. Mm-hmm. Anything can and will be used against you.
Anything I can make a joke out of is jokeable.
Absolutely. So I was a little reluctant to answer the phone, but I ended up answering it anyway. Whatever. Like, let's see what he got to say.
I like this story.
I'm into this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, because even if he was playing manipulative mind game, I'm into that. You know what I mean? I got paid at one point to watch people. You know what I'm saying? Mannerisms and gestures and all kind of shit.
And manipulation.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So I answered, he's like, yo, Prof, what's up, man? We boys, baby, and I'm like, all right, I can already feel like he's showing love.
He being regular Jers.
I'm like, all right, Jers. And mind you, I haven't wrote anything yet. I'm just like, I'm trying to think of some ways to, you know what I mean, get in my bag. Like, he just showing me love. He's like, yeah, so we got to figure out a way to get down there. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, all right. I was still, in my mind, I'm just like, I don't even know what's going on. But all right, yeah, I got you.
Yeah, like.
And I hung up. And I just kept, one thing about me is that I'm always going to stay true to the sport. So I'm going right the way I'm going right. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? I've
been pouring this, so I'll pour you a little more.
I feel like I'm to the point where I could battle my mom. Everybody got some shit to say to their mom.
Yo, bro, it be people saying, I'm not battling that because that's my folks. And you could battle your mom. That's crazy.
Everybody got some shit to say to their sister. Right?
I got a lot of shit to say to my sister.
And if you had enough balls to do it on cam, you probably would, right?
I don't got enough balls to do it in private. But go ahead.
If she agreed. No, but there's certain topics you won't touch on. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's a way to spin it.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So if you notice the way I wrote for Jers, it was even he acknowledged it, afterwards and whatnot. It was like, I seen the way you spun that Julius Erving situation and all that. And in my mind, I overthought it. I did overthink the writing structure of it because I didn't want to all the way disrespect Jers. He showed me love from the gate. But we also in a contact sport, baby.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And so I took
it. Bare knuckle boxing.
Yeah. So exactly. So I took it to where it was like it was two brothers in a sense going in the yard. Even though he's not really like my brother, but he became a guy that drew a liking to me from the.
But that's the battle rap metaphor for battling somebody that you respect. Is even brothers gotta go to the backyard.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So I wasn't sure how he was going. I try not to even worry about what my opponent's going to use. But I know I got these things in my life that they could talk about, so I'm going to spin it anyway, in a sense. Where.
So can we open Pandora's box?
Hey, let's get it. We living in it.
Since Jers is somebody that you respect, and we know Jers, and we follow Jers and see a lot of things that he does. Jers does a lot. Yeah. Is it hard to make fun of some shit about somebody that you might actually admire or respect about them?
Nah.
Like that don't come across like you don't feel weird writing some shit that's like nigga, you's a singer and a model. And it's like, but actually I like that you fucking get at it.
I don't think it is. We bid all day.
Absolutely. But this is for mass consumption.
Okay.
And even though y'all are in the sport, and I'm sure Jers had no problem with nothing you said. So we ain't even tripping because y'all had a great battle. But what I'm saying, and that's for the people, because you knew all that. You knew that already. Yeah, it was a dope battle. Yeah. I think it was a lot of buddy shit, but y'all really was up there rapping.
But even so, like, you know, even to go in on that, I don't think I hugged him one time.
No, it was him kept saying, my nigga. Like, he was giving you the...
And I didn't know how to even...
react to that?
Yeah, because what do you do? You're like, nigga, get off me. We in a battle. I could have did that. I'm saying, there's somebody out there that's like, yo... You could have just been like, yeah, this a battle, fuck you. But I'm like, I drove there. I don't know. I'm from Philly. Like, I can't just I don't know, bro. It's a city of brotherly love, and even though it's it's a lot of crazy shit going on.
I don't think you handled it wrong.
Yeah, I don't think so neither. But I'm saying there's people that argue like, oh, you shouldn't have accepted a hug. Like,
but understand. What I say all the time, man, 90% of motherfuckers in this world will never be on stage with attention of a full room. They don't know what they would do if they was in that position. And partially what they would do in that position might not be the right thing to do because they wasn't built for that. They haven't been there. They ain't built their way up. They haven't done spoken word and open mics and all of that to get there.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you can get caught up in all the reviews from these analysts and things
People
like that.
People make up excuses for their anxiety. You was bitching and you threw a punch. Like you made an excuse, but at the end of the day, you got overwhelmed.
Yeah.
You couldn't hold it.
Even that Jay Murder battle, I look back on that joint, I was like, yo, I was going through it on that stage. Like, in my mind, I'm like, I hadn't had an aggressive opponent at that time. That was he was like low key my first, the type of battler that you know, and I had never battled in front of 500. I think the Voltage Lounge could fit up to like 800 people, I think. But it was like 500 people. That was the first time I had to battle on a big, like a tall stage, too, on top of that.
Yeah, Voltage stage.
So, and then you turn around and you got my brother and my cousins like, yo, still him. They not even calling me Prophet. They calling me Mike. They're like, Mike, still him, Mike. Michael, you better still him.
You get mob orders, Italian mob shit.
So... It was just a lot of people would never understand that, bro. They would never you ain't trying to ruin the event neither. But
no,
you low key got your big folks telling you to still a bull. Right,
but that's why I'm like, how? That's why my first shit was like, how you get? What gave you the heart to just be like, I can stand in front of that? Because you know, a lot of your homies will tell you like, no, I respect it and I love battle rap, but I could never let a motherfucker.
Honestly, I got a homie. His name Noel. Hey L, shout out to you, bro.
Shout out, salute.
He's. It's funny because I grew up with him up until I was the age of like 10, and then we kind of separated. Our lives kind of went different directions, but like long story short, 15 years later, I'm driving up. I think it's Tioga and Emerald. I'm driving up, and I see him taking out the trash. So I was like, what? I haven't seen it. Pull over, man. You know, I go greet him and whatnot, and I go in his crib, and no bullshit, he got like a 65-inch or whatever, and Tay-Rock versus, I think it's Hollow the Dawn is on the screen. Now, I just told you, I've been watching battle rap my whole life, so I'm like, you don't watch battle rap.
Right.
Fuck me. He's like, what? And they just started giving me another cut. Another cut.
Yeah. Like the seatbelt won't fast.
Yeah, and around that time, that's when I had gotten Facebook, and I found out there was leagues. He was in my ear the whole time, pretty much just like, do it, bro, do it.
That's dope.
And I had to say that. I really had to.
No, that's fly. Yeah, that's fly.
He was the main one pushing me to do it.
Look at God, man. Yeah. It'd be crazy, like, you know, they say people there for reasons and seasons. Y'all took a couple seasons off, got back when it was a reason to be back. You know what I mean? Like, that's divine. And like you said, it happened, and I've had a homie ride past here and do the same shit, bro. See me, yo, that was you on it. I'm making a U-turn, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I hadn't seen him in a long time. He called me through social media. You know what I mean?
Right.
You know, everybody on the joint, but we ain't seen each other.
Yeah, it's a small world. Though,
So he hit me through the I don't want to DMs or them, but you know you can call on either one. He's like, yo, that was you. Now he got my number.
Yeah.
So it's a beautiful thing.
Shout
man.
out to social media too for that. Like,
no, absolutely.
but that's the universe, though. You know, that's definitely the universe. I felt that way when I walked through his door after not seeing him 15 years, and he had Tay Rock on the screen.
It was like,
let me test your battle rap now. And he was on point.
But to this, like, have you taken him to battles?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's got pictures with some of his favorite battlers.
That's what I want to hear.
Yeah,
that's what I wanted to hear.
And I'm the one taking the picture for him.
Yeah,
I ain't got no,
that's fly.
Like, oh, that's Hollow the Thought. You want a picture with him? All right, bet. Yo, Hollow.
That's fly.
My man want a picture with you.
That's what he deserved. And I mean, it's bigger than pictures, but sometimes it ain't. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And for me too. Like, I get to meet Hollow too. You know what I mean? As a potential battle. You know what I'm saying? I'm always up for it. You know what I'm saying?
That'd be ill if you get to battle Hollow.
Yeah, I'm with all things.